It's the Duck Rice Show. Hey, it's the Duck Rice Show. What? It's the Duck Rice Show. What up, motherfuckers? I'm back. Yes, yes, yes. Let me have the love, baby. How's everybody doing? All right, so I'm back. I'm still black. I'm still here. Everybody just take a fucking pill. Nobody got me. All right? Here's what happened. They didn't like a meme. Swear for Lord, I was out this motherfucker and didn't do a video. Didn't curse at anybody. I didn't bully anybody. I didn't say anything offhand. I didn't say anything untoward. No one took a shot at me. No one burned down the house. Nothing happened. But the only thing that happened is I posted words. Words that were not addressed to any individual in particular. Words that were certainly not meant to offend or bully. Words. Black and white words. And it got me off this mother. And they said, you got to calm down. And I'm like, look, I am calm. That's why I do this. How y'all doing? Have you been watching? Have you been looking? Are you impressed? You know, sometimes not being here. What? And just letting some fucking time roll past and some shit occur and some news happen. And then coming back as a breath of fresh motherfucking air. How you like that verdict? I love it. I do. I love it. I think the verdict was fair. I've had a rethink of the whole thing. Look, seriously. 17. Here's why they let him go. It has nothing to do with race. It almost looks like it could have, but it wasn't. He's 17 years old. They couldn't hold him accountable at 17. And having done that, and here's the twist. I hope there's a petition. They like petitions. You heard? Why don't somebody petition to put that mother on trial? See, that's who needs to go on trial, folks. Yeah, I rethought the whole thing. At first, I was in my feelings. I took in some goddamn air. I did. Rittenhouse pissed me off. And then I said, wait. He was 17. He was. We don't hold anybody accountable when they're 17. He's a fucking moron. He's an idiot. Seriously, I don't care what he did, what he done. I don't care. You put in the hands of a 17-year-old a high-powered rifle and set him loose with an attitude, with a demeanor, with a thought in mind, with a predispositioned thought. You know what I mean? And you let him loose and you said, go do. And he did. And guess what? He should not have been held accountable. My bad. Yeah. I know it's shocking. I know everybody's mad. I know, no. Don't be mad. Not this time. No. Look, as I said, he's 17. That's the reason they didn't hold him accountable. Will somebody charge the mother and see what happens? No? Yes? No? Maybe? Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. Motherfuckers, I've been gone for a minute and now I'm back. And I've read the news, baby, and the news ain't fucking good. Now, I know you think this is a goddamn game, but do you think they're playing? I'm going to ask you again. For the cheap seats, y'all, can you hear me? Is this motherfucker on? Listen! I know you think this is a fucking game. But do you think they're playing? Look, folks, let me tell you. You know the guys that were charged in killing Ahmaud Arbery. Here's the latest. Everyone, got your coffee? Huh? Oh, it's 7:34 in the evening, motherfuckers. It's 11/22/21. We are kissing Thanksgiving's rancid fucking pagan ass. Everybody got your turkey in order? My wife refused to cook turkey. I like that. She got to cook. She's from Texarkana, Arkansas. She gonna cook on Thanksgiving, y'all. But she at least held out and didn't cook the turkey. God bless her. Love her. So here's what we got going today, folks. You think it's over, don't you? You think it's over? Prosecutor says defendants attacked Arbery because he was a black man running down the street. Y'all okay? No. That's in print, motherfuckers. That's in print. Let me share it in the Twitterverse. Y'all know where my Twitterverse lies. It's Rug Dicer. Of course, the other Rug Dicer has been canceled. I didn't want to mention this, but these folks have decided that I'm too hot for Cash App. Cash App doesn't like what I'm saying, doesn't want me to make any money, and this is what they do. If they don't like what you're saying, they try to kill you financially. So if you make your nut small enough for you to survive on your motherfucking own, then you can tell Cash App to kiss your black ass. I think I just did that. So there it is, shared on the Twitterverse. Let's read it, shall we? Because that's why you're here. Prosecutor says defendants, and this from NBC News, NBC Black. Prosecutor says defendants attacked Arbery because, quote unquote, he was a black man running down the street. One more. Prosecutor says defendants attacked Arbery because he was a black man running down the street. Closing arguments will continue Tuesday in Georgia in the case of the 3 white men charged with murder and other crimes in Arbery's death. This today, dated today, Daniela Silva reports the 3 white men charged with murder in the killing of Ahmaud Arbery made the decision to attack because Arbery was a black man running down the street. Not because he was a threat, prosecutor Linda Duninkus said morning during closing arguments, whatever. Mr. Arbery was under attack, she told jurors, adding that the defendants were not justified in chasing and killing Arbery. Well, we knew that. The defendants, which will not cross my fucking lips. Pursuing this man in separate pickup trucks. I want you to envision motherfuckers on the backs of horses running us down. Now, the modern day Klansmen, they get in their pickup, their Ford, their Chevy, whatever. And they pair up in trucks to run down a motherfucker walking or running for his motherfucking life. And that's entertainment. That's what they do. That's the thing. That's passing the goddamned time. What do? Pass the time. And you know what's interesting is a motherfucker filmed it. Posterity? What did they film the fucking murder for? I mean, you filmed it. 3 defendants were arrested months later after the video leaked. So they filmed it and couldn't even keep it under wraps. The video leaked. What the fuck is going to leak off your goddamn phone? Jesus! All are charged with malice murder, felony murder, aggravated assault, false imprisonment, criminal attempt to commit felony. They face up to life in prison and will more likely have every chance of getting acquitted like every other motherfucker that kills us indiscriminately and without thought of being punished because, well, that's what the fuck goes on as a Negro in the United Snakes of America. You like being here, motherfuckers? How many grins do we have today? How many smiles you got for them today? You got smiles today? You got thoughts and prayers, you got smiles, you got grins and cheeses, motherfucker, you got steps and fetchits. While you are out there and they kill us, please, for God's sake, get that goddamn grin off your fucking faces. That's all. You don't got to smile. I'm telling you, you don't have to. You feel an obligation. I get it. I get it. Sometimes I slip. Right. But then I read and discover and understand and realize and come to the goddamn conclusion that there is nothing to smile about as a Negro in America. Not in public. Amongst our Hebrew selves, yes, take joy in the comfort of you being set apart, God's chosen. Yeah, be happy. But as you walk about this prison, built for us, by us, isn't that a motherfucker? Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that some shit? And we got nerve to walk around smiling in public. You know, we should make that a crime. We should ticket one another, demand something, I don't know, $20 maybe. We catch one another out there baring teeth that mean welcome. It's a problem. We must ask you what your problem is. I think that's the order of the goddamn day. What else must they do? You don't believe them? They're not convincing you. You're not convinced. It's an interesting thing to be woke. Some shit they don't like. They don't like that, dude. They don't like that wake shit. They don't like that. You know, I tell you why I'm back. I'm back because I got some questions. I got some fucking questions. I want them answered. Here's the question. Why now? Why now? Why now? Why now do you want to cancel history and say shit never happened? And give me the excuse it's to make your children comfortable in the schools. Why now? No. See, I'm 56 years old. I remember being taught in schools the history that we all share as Negroes, being brought here against our will and enslaved. I mean, they taught about it, right? Took some degree of responsibility, even. Shit, it was almost impressive as it wasn't so fucking abysmal. Right? But suddenly now, they don't want to hear it anymore. What do you mean you don't want to hear it anymore? What kind of uncomfortable are you motherfuckers feeling, for God's sake? Shit. Really? Your kids are uncomfortable? What the fuck are they telling you? Geez, boy, these are some convincing lawyer-like motherfuckers. Suddenly this generation gets in the ears of their parents to complain that they're feeling some kind of way as they teach about the history of slavery that occurred within this country. It's just making me feel uncomfortable. Mother, father, please do something. And so, here's what happens. They make rules. They make clubs. They make organizations that offer $500 for any teacher caught teaching critical race theory. I thought that was interesting, personally. That's cool. Way to make a quick buck. Quick C notes. Whang, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Teacher's fired, yada, yada, yada. But you're comfortable. I dig it, right? You want that not to be taught. I'm just trying to figure out why now. What is it about this particular time period that has you so much in your feelings that you don't want to hear about that which is an established fact historically? It occurred, and you no longer want to hear it. You don't want it taught. It's an odd thing. It's a denial purposefully perpetrated by our oppressors to make their children feel good. I smell bullshit. I do. No, I smell bullshit. See, here's the thing. I say this in all seriousness, and I need you to pay attention. Now, listen, let's connect the dots, shall we? They're offering $500 for anyone that teaches something they don't want taught in schools. In fact, they're getting vigorous about that shit. Liable to do something about it. I don't know, and I hope you steer clear, but here's the problem. What if I don't stop talking about it? What are you going to do? No. Go with me. Let's say they eliminate it from the schools. It's gone. It's not even taught. 2 years, 3 years goes by. Nice little cushion for the pushing, right? Right? But Doug Rice is still around. And he's still got a big mouth. And he talks about it every goddamn day. And you don't want to hear it. What do you think they're prepared to do to shut Doug Rice up? I mean, they're prepared to give $500 for the teachers so they can be removed from their position. This is in the state of Texas, folks. This isn't some fantasy that I'm like living out. This is actually fucking happening. Motherfucker. And may I ask, who is just permitted to give bounties out on motherfuckers just like that? Can I just do that? Can I just get, ain't there some illegality about offering money to get people fired? You ain't snitching about a crime. Motherfucker just said don't teach it, but you offering students $500 for anybody that does. Well, okay. That sounds legal. Right? I don't know what to tell you. But I come back to it. Just 2 points. First, why now? Why do you not want it taught in the schools? Why don't you want, you call it critical race theory, whatever. History. I say you don't want history taught. Fuck critical. You don't want history taught. I'm asking just why now? It's not about you wanting, I don't give a fuck what your children are going through. Do you understand me? I need you to hear this really carefully, oppressors, if you're somewhere peppered in the audience there. Listen, as long as your kids are petitioning to bring back slavery, please don't fucking tell me that, they're in their feelings about hearing your history. Do you understand? And as long as somehow through some god awful, who knows what was said to a 10-year-old in the schools of all places, Utah, that caused her to commit suicide. What kind of racial, nagging and play? Boy, what do y'all just play hardball? Boy, they play hardball. Boy, I didn't even think about that. They play hardball. Them kids is brutal, rough. Drive one another to end each other. That's fucked up. I'm sorry. Good God. Steer clear of Utah. Not the place for us. You know that. Okay. Welcome, Black News, Doug Rice. Just the Doug Rice Show. Nothing else. I've decided, I decree it. It is over. Doug Rice. That's it. Now let's talk. Not another. Doug Rice. Black News. Let's go there. So we got that. We got the guys who say, they were, I understand. And Kyle, who just won't stop talking. Somebody get that boy a girlfriend. Kyle Rittenhouse, I reverse my whole interior he took the dude 17. That's it. We cut everybody off at 17. We're going to cut this little dumbass off 17 too. It's not a big deal. He's okay. 17, he gets a pass. That's why he got a pass. That's why he got a pass. Everything else is not germane. 17 is what these people were thinking about. Nothing more. He's 17 years old. Everybody else gets a fucking... At 17, you do something stupid. It's your fucking juvenile record. We're not going to have this put the mother on trial. Says he's not a racist person, and he blacks a Black Lives Matter in Fox News appearance. Kid, stop. That, to me, I don't even want to read that. That's how bad it sounds, that Kyle Rittenhouse says he's not a racist person, and he backs Black Lives Matter in Fox News appearance. Stop. No. Kyle, listen, I want you to be quiet. That's it. I don't want you to do anything else. I need you to look until 4 years. When you're 21, come out, do whatever you want to do. But right now, really, you just need to stop, because that is not helping a damn thing. You just stop. Stop talking. That kid almost fell out in the courtroom. You see that? That kid almost dropped like a sack of hot potatoes in front of millions of people. What? Poor guy. The pressure nearly killed him. I'm going to let him go. But he needs to stop doing interviews. Stop. Oh, yes, the Groveland Four. Shall I share another celebration of justice? Finally, for a few of us. So, on the Twitterverse, here it goes. I'm going to go ahead and bam. Groveland Four. Black men accused in 1949 rape, they get the case dismissed. 1949, I mean, justice, the wheels of justice turn almost imperceptibly slow for Negroes in America and elsewhere. But, they finally got dismissed. And, listen, one of the prerequisites I think we need to understand is that, nobody's got to be alive to really get, justice. Death is just a side note. If you happen to be in the ground deceased when they finally figure out and cop to admit, understand that there's no real reason to hide it any longer and give you some sort of posthumous pardon, accept it proudly, because yes, I know that you'll no longer be alive, but for God's sake, that's the best we're going to get in this system. That's it. You notice, and they make this fanfare of it. I mean, I really wish they wouldn't. You convicted black men unjustly. You put us to death. I don't need to hear it. You fucked up. Just keep it to yourself. Seriously, I don't need to hear it. Because here's the deal. Your fake, false, disingenuous, bullshit ass regret about the whole thing. It stinks. It reeks. It fucking stinks. I don't even need to fucking hear it. You take that. And take your fucking monuments to all the suffering that we've had. Collectively put it in a bag, drop and then throw it in the sea with rocks. Because I don't ever need to hear about what we have suffered in this country as a celebration to entertain motherfuckers ever again in life. I mean that shit. I hate that so much. It infuriates me that people take this great sickened schadenfreude from looking at black people rise from the horror, I know, it's funny, isn't it? All right, so, yeah. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm so glad that they were able to get meanwhile, the lady that accused Emmett Till, live and well. Still grinning? You still fucking grinning? You didn't see what they did. You look at Emmett, you did? A lady calls that living a wonderful, full, rich life. And you grin. Don't grin, motherfuckers, don't grin. More Bubbas, no black pastors. Attorney for man accused of killing are decried as racist. More Bubbas, no black pastors. January, it's just ridiculous. Listen, stop printing it. I don't care anymore. We get it. We get what we're surrounded by, what we're dealing with, what we are amongst. And I'm not talking about the decent people that you see every fucking day. They're useless. You understand that? I want you to fucking get that. You know, all the decent people, you guys know who I'm talking about. The guys that you see every day, I see them every day, wonderful people. You have genius, wonderful. How you doing? Hey, good. Every day you see it. I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about those guys that are completely removed and oblivious to what's going on just a few feet from them in their own homes, in their own families, at their own jobs. I don't care about all of that. They're nice guys. How you doing? Jim, how you doing? Bill, how you doing? Hi. Yeah. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the guys that do the tiki torches and all those people. See, those are the folks I'm talking about. But please, I digress. More Bubbas, no black pastors. I get it. You don't like us. This is, I think, what we need to just... As much as they may smile and love his energy and want us to be their friends, and just the black experience, the appropriation, the vigor, the vibe, the swag, all of that does not override their inherent malevolence. It's just the inert, the hatred, the built-in, pre-programmed, genetically passed down generationally through osmosis, whatever the fuck you want to call it, but let them see something they don't like. And you very well might lose your fucking life. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe it's just me. Maybe since January the 6th, I've been at this. I've been doing this. They've canceled me. They've banned me. They've blocked me. I come back. Why? Because they keep coming back. And they're relentless. And they're unending, unstoppable. You understand? Unapologetic. What do you expect me to do? All I got is my fucking mouth. That's it. I've decided to use it. 7:57, kissing 8 o'clock's ass. 11:22, Doug Rice. How you doing? Hope everybody's enjoying. You know, they've kept me pent up 2 weeks, and this is what they get. All right. Black residents leaving Chicago with few regrets. That's news from the Chicago Tribune. Black residents leaving Chicago with few regrets and quickly. Why didn't they just add that? Why is that news? Why is that news that they're leaving without regret? Let them fucking leave. Let them stay. Let them leave. It's all about to come. They don't have to go anywhere. Just relax. Relax. Be calm. Kingdom's coming. Black officer targeted by police chief with KKK note speaks out, demeaning and destructive. What are you doing? It's demeaning. What are you doing? Nobody cares. Thing because I don't know what you're going to say. I mean, we've talked about this. Stop complaining. Stop. Hey, officer. Hey, Dave. Don't trip, bro. Just let it go. Come on over here, man. We're good. We got you. Come on. We need to start doing it. Hey. Don't. Come here. Out the camera's face. Get out the mic's face. Come on over here, bro. Let them mind the business. Come on. That's what we need to start doing. Separate ourselves from the Gentiles. We see shit. We know it's happening. We realize the reaction, that shit is done. We don't have to react anymore. Why we need to ask questions, investigate, comment, react? What the fuck's that all about? What for? It seems to be continuous, continual, never ending. There's no regret. There's no remorse. There's no justice. There's nothing. You have nothing coming, period. Why are we fucking still asking about it and wondering and interviewing and commenting and dissecting and think tanks and bull fucking shit? Shut the fuck up. Shit happens, no comment. We'll be over here. Another one of us goes down, no fucking comment. We'll be over here. You're not invited. Kodak Black tweets, bring Trump back. That's actual news. See, the rest of the article is Kodak Black tweets, bring Trump back after calling his bank to verify funds. Now, that's the complete and total boom. You know, I'll share that one because I think that's worthy enough to at least put out there. You know, after calling his bank to verify the check had in fact cleared, then he, as he said, would put the tweet out, which is what happened. Yeah. After he called to check funds available. I like that. Yeah. All right, so how's everybody doing? Just to let everybody know, I'm not gonna cry or have a hissy fit when they block me. I'm just gonna bide my time and continue until you see me again. Just go to YouTube or check my Twitter. But it does give me time to breathe, get a little bit more knowledge, and figure what the fuck's up going on. Kodak Black, I'm not impressed that he did that. I don't care. Okay, you did that. That's cool. You want Trump back. I don't care about Trump. I don't care about Biden. Biden is what's happening with him. He's still around, right? I just want to make sure. And Kamala, she's losing a little ground, I hear. Kamala's not doing well. She's not acclimating well. She's not yeah. Yeah, I understand she's acting a little too ethnic around there. They're not able to rein her in. The giddiness is starting to get to people. So, a little report was made and she went on the defensive, came out and said everything's fine, which we know indicates complete chaos ensues within the White House. And so we know, Joe Biden propped up by a 2x4 and put together by duct tape and super glue. For God's sake, smelling salts, all of the things that manage to keep him functional until they find at least some way to either educate Kamala or replace her. I don't know! Things look bad. I don't know! Maybe Kodak Black wasn't paid. Because for God's sake, listen, I don't care about either one of them, but at least Trump could pretend he was coherent. I'm just saying. Fuck, he could put a sentence together and lie to you. Effectively, he wasn't boring, right? And the one thing I can say about him is that he was all about the Benjamins, about the real war. He wanted to make some cash, motherfucker, Skrilla. So, I don't know. There's no lesser of two evils. Both are as equally evil as motherfuckers could ever be. Trust and believe that neither one of them is good. Neither. It's done. All right, so I'm going to take a break. Got a little vigorous. My voice is starting to. Plus, the news is never good. And it repeats a bit. Hope you guys take comfort. Understand, Rug Dicer is gone. The whole, they took me out. Cash App said, fuck you. I said, fuck you back. Good. Fuck them. I will continue to pump out quality fucking product. But do me a favor, folks. Listen, understand you're Hebrews. Understand, you're set apart, royal family. I've sold you over and over and over and over. Negroes, Hebrews, family. You know, look to one another and just tell each other that you love one another, that you have real value and worth, because I can tell you of all the things that I say on this platform, telling you to respect one another and do one another any harm, treat one another as royalty. That's probably the worst thing they let slide yet. All right, I'm leaving. I don't have enough coffee anyway. Only got one of these. It's a fucking emergency. All right, folks. Good night.